All right, what is up? Coach Kyle here, and you just booked a call to talk to me about coaching. Awesome. So here's what we're going to do next. We will jump on a call and we'll talk for 30, 45 minutes maybe, and we'll talk about your schedule, your availability, what you've been up to recently with your running, your strength work. What's the weather been like lately? Is it hilly or flat? Where you live? All that good stuff. Everything that I need you to help figure out maybe what's missing, what's working, and most importantly, what is our goal going to be for the next like 2 to 4 weeks as we get going into the swing of things. During that call, we'll chat about all this stuff. And then after the call, I'll set you up with an account at Final Surge here. This is my coaching platform. You don't have to do anything with it right now, but I'll create your account. I will update. There's no like 12-week training plan I put in or anything. Like all of this is put in 100% based on your schedule, your availability. I have people with variable work schedules that they send me their work schedule every month, and I update the plan for the month around work, for example, or kids baseball practice, all that good stuff. And so after the call, I'll create your training plan for the next 2 to 4 weeks, and I will send you a screen recording just like this, walking you through what I put in there. You can send back any questions, any suggestions, all that good stuff. And so I want to walk you through like how the coaching calendar works really quickly. And so this is Nate here. For example, for him, he runs on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then on the weekend often. And so you can see here, um, these have some, like this one is a pretty like a repeat. There's some up and downhill repeats. So he marked it as he felt great and it was hard. And sometimes, like it's tricky with this is the most important thing is, updating how you felt and the perceived effort. Now, oftentimes people will, and I think Nate is doing this, because there's not easy running, like the strides, the uphill repeats in the run, they'll mark it as hard. And I kind of mentioned to Nate, like, oh, overall the run was pretty easy. Like this one would maybe be a moderate if you took the average of things. This one, you're only running for a couple not easy minutes within the run. So something to keep in mind for that. But there's Nate, for example, and this may be kind of similar to what you get. It's a lower leg, foot, and ankle routine to work on your balance, your calf, your shin, your ankle strength and stability. So he has some hill repeats in there, a little hilly tempo run in there, post run hip routine, some upper body and core. So it's giving you a plan customized to what is appropriate for your fitness, your life, and holding you to it. But knowing that there's also always the option, like Nate here, he did Thursday's run on Friday. Totally fine. You don't even have to ask. Always, it's just don't do, and I always joke, just don't do all three runs in the last 2 days of the week and you're fine. And so there's always an option for some flexibility, but you have a plan laid out that's appropriate for you. He's got his 1 month check-in call that he's scheduled in for next week. And I put in some gratitude practice or question of the weeks in there as well. Some breath work or meditation in there once weekly also. And yeah, I do office hours once a week. And the day of the week and the time of the day changes every week to hit up everybody's different schedules. And I'll have 2 to 8 people pop in. It's I would say the average is 4 to 5, and you can listen in. You can ask questions. Sometimes we just chit chat about books. Who cares? It's nice to get that FaceTime. Myself and my assistant coach, we check in on all these updates. Nate put in right here. He put in, this was hard but super fun. So little updates like that are super helpful for us. And myself and my assistant coach, we check in on those throughout the week, making at least 2 touch points with everybody. Even if you don't give anything to us, we're at least going to check in with you twice a week. And we're just following along, helping you make good choices. We've got the social wall over here. I can't click on it because the little timer thing is in the way. So I won't talk about that right now. But yeah, look forward to talk to you. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.